Herpes. Have you heard of hand herpes?
I actually do know someone who needs to hear this. How about we don't encapsulate live animals into our nail sets? Let's not fucking do that, okay? That's weird.
Pretty mind, pretty grind. Yeah, I said what I said. Manifesting better things while we lay edges to bed.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Pretty Mind channel where we talk beauty, mindset, and everything in between. If you enjoy real talk, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling generous. So today's topic is nail horror story time. We're gonna take a look at some crazy nail videos, and apparently we're trapping frogs and ladybugs in our nails now. It's crazy.
Herpes. Have you heard of hand herpes? It's basically the herpes that you know I'm thinking of, but on your hands. The last time I ever went to a salon was the day that they were having an outbreak with some kind of venereal issue, right? The lady wouldn't tell me, but I went to my technician. I was like, hey, what is happening? Because if something bad is happening and I end up infected with something, I will be back. And she got real close to me and she says, we're having an outbreak of hand herpes. And that if you get infected, you will get warts on your hands as you would do with your kitty cat. That was the last day I ever stepped in the salon. That was about, I would say 6 years ago now. And now I do my own fingers. Look, I understand there are people who don't like people who do DIY nails, gel-X or whatever, but listen. You can't cut off your body parts like a starfish and they growing back. I don't want my hands.
So today I walk into a nail salon happy and excited to get a fresh set. I sit down on the chair and I ask this guy, can you do this? I showed him a picture of my nails. I wanted this specific shape. And if you know me, you know I always do extra nails. But this time, since it was a salon that I've never been to, I was just like, let me test the waters and see what they can do. So I just put a plain, simple color, right? Even before he began, I started regretting. I was just like, bro, why the hell did I sit down here? Why? Because each step was completely off. Let me just show you. Let's just be honest. Did this guy play in my face or did he fucking play in my face? Because there's no other option. And before you start asking me why I didn't speak up, I did. Even before he put the acrylic on my nail, the shape was so off, completely off. And I kept on telling him, no, you should shape it like this. I like it like this. I showed him the picture again and again. It wasn't even a picture. It was a goddamn video. Immediately after he finished, I looked at him and I was like, these are the worst nails I've ever had in my entire life. And I just left. To be honest, I'm not even mad because I'm just like, whoa, I never really thought my day would come, but it did. And you might be next, so just watch out and never cheat on your nail tech.
I'm literally crying over my nails right now because they're so ugly. It's story time. Buckle up. Buckle up. Y'all, I'm not playing today. So I just went into this nail, y'all. First of all, yesterday I went to this nail shop, y'all. And what I spun? My nails yesterday was $149.50 with the tip included, right? I gave her a $15 tip. This was besides the point. Look at my nails today. My nails didn't look like this yesterday. Imagine this without the white tip, okay? It was just the acrylic and gel polish. That's what I had yesterday. My sister got her red French tips that I wanted. I'm about to show y'all. This is how her nails look, right? Okay, cute, period. Today, we went back and got our toes done because we didn't have enough time yesterday, so we came back and got our toes done today. So, my toes, I'm getting a pedicure and I'm getting French tips on my toes. Not showing y'all my toes, none of y'all business. My sister already had acrylic French tips on her toes that look like fingers. That's besides the point. But she already had her toes done, right? But she got a fill-in, correct? She got a fill-in French tips. Keep in mind, the lady did not have to apply. She didn't have to redo her toes. The toes was already done. She got a fill-in and a pedicure. Why was her toes $90? Why did she charge $10 extra? Because to make the French tip longer? To arch the French tip? I'm asking this lady, I'm like, $90? Are you kidding? Yo, I know I can't be tripping right now. $90? The toes is cute, but $90? First of was cheaper to get a full set with a pedicure. Why is it $90 today? Somebody tell me. I mean, for a pedicure French tip and a fill-in pedicure and white tips, the nails was already done, $165. What world are we living in? Who did it? Who done it? Y'all tell me if that's reasonable. Tell me if that's reasonable, and it's already bad enough. The lady do good nails. The lady do great nails, but the attitude got to go. But you know what? I was still being nice to the lady, still being nice to her, whatever, paid, got out of there. But I need to ask y'all to see, was that reasonable? Because it's not sounding right to me. Every time I go in there, it's a different price. Why you trying to play me like that? It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Why you can't be in this Christmas spirit? Why you being a Grinch? My sister already a Grinch. I gotta live with a Grinch. Now I go to the nail shop and you being a Grinch? Girl, bye.
I just got my nails done and they came out so bad. I don't know if I want to cry or punch somebody in the throat. This is the picture that I used for reference so she could see that I wanted long, skinny, narrow French nails. And I just wanted it to be more of a U. Not a hard request. Very simple. I didn't want the fucking diamonds. I don't care for the butterflies. Y'all think this is okay? Wait till I show y'all the thumbs. Like, I thought this was the I do for you business. Baby, you didn't do nothing for me. Nothing. What is this? So like I said, if y'all know a good nail salon that they not gonna do this to me, this emotional trauma and damage, let me know. Because the way I just dropped $80 plus tip,
I was just traumatized in the nail shop. And I know that might be small to y'all, but let me explain what happened to me. So, first and foremost, y'all know I am a nail connoisseur. I love nails that are unbelievably long. 1,000,000 diamonds, 1,000,000 stones, design, spiral nail, it don't matter, that's me. Today I decided that I was going to give my nails a break. I was going to soak my nails off because I kept bumping into shit and they kept breaking or lifting. So I was going to do a soak off and I was going to do an overlay because my nails have grown rather long. So the overlay was going to not be as long as I usually wear my nails, but longer than super short. So my nail tech is not available, but my nails were kind of hurting. So I said, let me come to a local nail shop. Came to a local nail shop, right? Had the lady soaking off my nails, explained to her, you know, hey, I don't know if I just want to get gel polish or if I want to get an overlay. I'm not sure. So as we doing that, as we soaking off, you know, it takes 2 or 3 times. You got to dip it in the acetone, I guess, whatever it is to get the acrylic off. The third time, you know, each time they shave it down. The third time she's shaving it down, I'm not paying attention. And she takes the fingernail clippers and clips my nail. I said, wait, no, I want to keep the length. So now one hand has nails longer than the second hand because she clipped the first hand. So she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I will add acrylic. If we get overlay, I'm going to add acrylic because I don't want no tips. I'm going to add acrylic just to make it meet the length of the other hand. That's fine. Cool. I ain't tripping. So here it is. Now we're putting acrylic on it for the overlay. For the overlay, she makes one hand meet the other hand. And then y'all know the part where they flip your nail upside down and start drilling? Bitch, she drilled the nails that are mine off. The whole fucking purpose of me having shorter nails was to wear the length of my nails. Bitch, the nail is gone. She drilled it off. There's no more nail under there. After I said it got acrylic on it. And look at these fucking... These nails look like the Smurfs. They look like the Smurfs. Like the hats of the Smurf. And it don't... See, this video ain't doing it no justice. It's fucking uneven, lopsided. What am I supposed to do with this? What shape is this? What fucking shape is this? And don't come telling me about you should have stopped it. She said she was going to fix it and shape it at the end.
Look at this.
Had my first service horror story yesterday. Spent $100 on these Gel X extensions. Look how much gel is piled under my nails. They felt so heavy. I honestly didn't know better. Lessons learned. Found another nail tech at 4 p.m. on a Friday to take them off. It took her 3 hours and she said she's never seen anything like it before.
This video just came across my FYP and we need to talk about it. These were the nails before, these were the after. This creator made a video saying, how did my nails go from this to that in a day? The problem was, it wasn't a day. She said that her nails were burning for 2 days before she removed them. I'm gonna say this as many times as I need to. Do not ever wait that long. If you are having burning, stinging, your nails start to swell up, your fingertips get red and inflamed and hot to the touch, get your nails off immediately. Let's just dive in. Where did this go wrong? This was her second video and this was the comment that she was responding to. Please tell me what product she used because that's so scary. She said it was the Beetles gel polish on Amazon. But as you dive deeper and listen to her talk in the video, she's not talking about regular gel polish. She's talking about the Gel X system. The soft gel that they use whenever they're using full cover tips to do the Gel X. Does that make sense? Now, while there's been issues with the Beetles brand, I don't think that we can blame this on the Beetles brand. The problem was that she used press-ons that were fully opaque. She mentions in her video that she had previously done Gel X. She doesn't say how many times, so I don't know exactly how experienced she is with Gel X. But she said that this time that the nail glue was curing funny, and that's because that UV light wasn't hitting the gel. And this is what happens whenever you walk around with uncured gel on your nails. That is terrifying. I understand the want and sometimes even the need to do your own nails at home. If you're wanting the service done and you can't afford it, or even if it's not exactly you not being able to afford it, you just don't want to pay for somebody to do your nails when you can do it at home, that's fine. However, know what you're using. Know the products. She will have an allergy to gel products and monomers for the rest of her life. These are the things that happen whenever gel is improperly applied and not properly cured. And walking around with the big glob that you were using like a Gel X set, oh my God, I can't even imagine. I hate so much of this happened to her. I can only imagine how painful her hands are. And the healing process is going to be long and gruesome. But I really hope that people see this and understand the importance of really knowing what you're working with. This is also a warning for those who are not licensed and working at home and have never been to school a day in their life, because you could do this to somebody else's hands.
We're all done. Ooh, okay, this is cute. Okay, and let me just grab the money.
Okay, no problem.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think I forgot my wallet at home. Look, here's my watch, phone, and I would give you my wig, but I don't want to come out looking worse than I came in. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're serious, girl? I don't need all that. Trust that you're coming back. So I don't gotta give you the key to my life. Key to your life? Now you straight wildin'. I ain't no government. Wait, so you don't want everything I own as liability? Girl, what do I look like to you? It's only $70. You put a tracker on me or something? Girl, this ain't the hood. I told you that we ain't got ankle monitors around here. Safe. But if you don't come back, you blocked.
Bro, can anyone tell me, is this what Gel X nails look like underneath? Like a big ass chunk of gel? Cause I'm screaming if this is what they look like. My sister cheated on me. She betrayed me. She went to the salon, so this is her karma. She was asking me, are they supposed to look like this? Cause I'm kind of grossed out at the fact that they're so thick. But I know literally nothing about Gel X. But they're giving. That's what you get for cheating on me. Just kidding.
Nails I've done and how much I've charged for them. Hand-painted black lace. These took me 10 hours and I charged $75. Hand-painted anime nails. These took me about 5 hours and I charged $60. Hand-painted Sanrio nails. These took me about 8 hours and I charged $70. Hand-painted Adventure Time nails. These took me about 13 hours and I charged $100. And the reason I charge this much is because I personally don't think that anyone should ever charge more than $100 for nails. And I like to debase and disrespect myself as a female artist by severely undercharging for the value of my work. Obviously this video is a big joke and I do not charge that little because I have self-respect, and I really wanted to make this to shame people that have ever left a comment telling me that I should not charge more than $100 for my work, because you're wrong and you're terrible. You should take a class on how to be a better person.
So I actually do know someone who needs to hear this. How about we don't encapsulate live animals into our nail sets? Let's not fucking do that, okay? That's weird and inhumane. I came across a video on my feed that said we can create animal sets without actually using animals. And then they shared their own artwork, which was phenomenal, by the way, of 3D sculpted frogs. And I was like, what are we talking about? Like not using animals? I feel like that's pretty obvious, you know what I mean? So I went to the comments for some context and I found someone who had put the name of the person who was actually doing this. And whenever I saw the video, I was fucking appalled. This person actually encapsulated frogs in their fucking nail. Actually encapsulated live frogs in her fucking nail set. 4 fucking frogs. 4 frogs total. I don't give a single shit if they have holes in there to where they can breathe. Get them the fuck out now. Why would you do this? Something else I don't give a shit about is that they probably took the frogs out immediately after doing all the content that they needed for this fucking set. This is fucked up. There have been some wild ass nail sets that I have seen. There have been some crazy trends. There have been some flops. This is a fucking flop because there's no way. In the video, they're moving around. They're like trying to like get out, obviously. Definitely missed the mark on this one. Let's not ever do this again. To anyone who thinks that it would be cool to do something like this with an insect or animals in general, don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. It's animal cruelty and it's fucking bizarre. Why would you want to do that?
Welcome back to part 2 of the live ladybug encapsulation nails. So here I am going in with top coat on all of the clear nails. And we're gonna go in and start drilling some little holes because these will be the nails the ladybugs will be in. So I want them to be able to breathe. So here I am doing that. And I was really filling the holes. Like, it looks so cute. I don't know. I like it. So this is how that came out. And I did add the back to it as well. Now we're gonna start on the French. I went in with some red. Yummy. Just look like a fat cherry. So then I went in with green because that's gonna be our leaf. Then I did some polka dots, looking cute. Went in with a little airbrush and we did this line work. Drew some dots on there and then I added the little ladybug features. Look at them, they look so cute. And then we got started on a leaf nail. Add a little vine, outline the French. And I added these mini leaves to the vine because it felt like something was missing. So now we're making the ladybugs 3D. I went in with some Macart. And I added 3D raindrops as well. Look how cute. Did a little bling on my fingers. And then we got started on the ladybugs. Y'all, they did not want to go on this nail for the life of me. Then they was flying around. It was so hectic. But we made it work. So this is before the ladybugs and after. It's like a whole exhibit. I think these came out super adorable.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling generous. And wait for part 2. And I think I'm going to also do a part 3.